Hello, Matt here from Fitter Confident You. Hope you are well. Welcome back to the Fitter Confident universe. So today is the first of my free videos giving you a choice for the M part of the WSM selection box that I came up with. Water, you know that is the W. The S, sunlight or just some light, if you're in a dark part of the world or you're watching this in winter, for example. And then M, a few minutes, 5, 6, this is all this is going to be, of a bit of movement, just waking up your body using it. 3 different videos of movement. Today's going to be about nice stretchy yoga-y moves just to lengthen and let you just come to. We've also got coming up a more cardio movement based one, higher intensity but not super intense, don't be scared. And then the third one is about strength training, so specifically things like press-ups, squats, simple body weight moves you can do at home. This one doesn't need a warm-up because it's all about just moving into it. So I'm going to set my timer just to keep an eye on the time, and we're going to begin. So begin standing up. Thanks for being here, by the way. Big stretch overhead. Interlock the fingers, turn them up. Keep the shoulders down. And you may want to lift the head, and lean back just a little bit. If that puts too much pressure on the spine, come forwards and just go for height with the arms, reaching up, like so, and bring them down. And do some nice big arm circles, round and round and round. Backwards first of all. And guess what? Forwards. I'm feeling stiff too, but the point of this helps you feel just a bit less stiff over the coming days as well. One more. And we'll do another big stretch up, interlock the fingers, reach up, lean back if you want to. And then we're going to come forwards and just with a slight bend in the knees, hand. So from the side you can see here, I'm just letting everything go. What I like to do, I'll come back round, is hold my elbows and it just allows you to sway a bit more. Keep the weight fairly square. And now you will have grabbed your elbows in the way you always do. I want you to swap them. Keep swaying. If you're lightheaded, of course, come up. We're not going to be here too much longer. Good. From there, we're going to roll vertebrae by vertebrae back up. Hands behind the head, elbows together, and open the chest. Just 10 of these, but this gives you a lovely way to stretch the chest. Don't overdo it. It's not about doing it quickly or forcing or tearing or being aggressive with this. Just nice move for your posture. Waking up the upper back. Very good. I think that's maybe one more for 10. Perfect. Come to the end of the mat or wherever you're doing it. We're going to walk down and hold in the plank. So again, this isn't about doing it with straight legs. Catch yourself with your hands. Walk out to plank like so. Just going to hold that for 5 seconds. Pull your belly button in. Squeeze your bum. 4, 3, 2, 1. Fab. Drop to the knees. This is called tabletop position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to go into what's called bird dog. We're going to go straight away into opposites. So my left arm, right leg. Up and hold for a second. Back down and change. 12 of these in total. I'm keeping my head down at the ground, apart from when I wink at the camera. You don't need to do that. Up and just stretch. Pause for a little second at the top. Up and stretch. Lovely stuff. There's my 6 more. All of these videos, I will do everything so you can just follow along. With this as well, keep going if you're doing the double. You can absolutely just do the single leg, or you can do single arm. Like, play around with it if it feels a bit much in any regard. This isn't about doing it perfectly as I'm doing it. Sorry, I'm not saying I'm doing it perfectly. What I mean is, it's not about doing it precisely as I'm doing it. I'm not precious. This is about finding a rhythm and a set of moves that works for you. Lovely. From there, we're going to come back into child's pose. So put the knees apart, toes together, and come back and just sit into that for 20 seconds or so. If you can't get there, that's fine. Like, this works. Anything like this, you're stretching in this sort of position, you're stretching the back. If you can, and it won't necessarily come at first, but with practice, you can get back into this full child's pose position. Now, I've been talking, so 10 more seconds like this. And if it's obviously if you are doing this first thing, I've been up a few hours, so I've moved a little bit, you will be a bit stiffer. So it's natural that things don't necessarily flow quite as easy. And that's okay. Okay, next we're going to try some downward dogs. So from tabletop, tuck the toes and go up into plank. So my legs are straight. What we're going to do is lift the bum. Oh, you don't have to get your heels down to the ground. Hold that for 3 seconds. Back to plank. Squeeze the bum. 3, 2, 1. Back up. We're doing 3 of these. Push the head through the arms. You can bend the knees a bit. Back to plank. Squeeze the bum. 1 more. Up and hold. And this time, just pedal the feet a bit. Oh, one then the other. If you've got shoes on, you might be able to go further onto the front of your feet. I'm barefoot, which is also fine. Back to plank. Good. And now, knees down. And what I want you to do is step forward with your left foot, like so. So this is a low lunge. How's the time doing? Oh, goodness. 5 minutes already. Speed up, Matt. And you're just going to gently lean forward. Open up the front of the right side of the leg there. Oh. Good. Good, good, good. Come back. We're going to change legs. So other knee down. Step forward with the other. And relax. Good, good, good. Feeling lovely, quite frankly. If you want to deepen this on either side, you can put the hands up, but no need to do that yet. Fantastic. From there, I'm going to ask you to change back to the first leg. We're going to put hands down on the inside of the leg, and if you can, lift the back knee because we're going to rotate open. Or you might have heard that big click there in my pelvis. So what we're doing, if your left leg is forward, and you can absolutely keep the back knee down, the left leg is forward, your left arm is the one rotating up. And then if you want to deepen it, you dip the elbow to the ground on each side. 1 more, and down. Come out of that, so change legs again. Right foot forward. Hands down, tuck the toes, lift the knee. But like I said, you can keep the knee down at the back. It just reduces the range of movement a little bit, but no problem if that's your MO today. I'm going to do it. I'm going to tuck the toes, so we rotate up. Oh, dip the elbow to the ground if we want. This is called the world's greatest stretch because it does everything. Good. Dip. And 1 more. Oh, that might be 4. Oh, giving you extra. And take yourself out of that. We're just going to do a couple of moves on the back. So, pop yourselves down, lying on the back, and legs slightly wider than shoulder width apart, and arms up. And already when you open your arms like that, you'll feel the chest stretch, which is what we want. Just start to rock your legs from side to side. Oh, you may feel tights in the hips and the lower backs, only going as low as is comfortable. And then on the next one, pause and just let them drop. And they don't, you see mine having gone to the ground. Feeling a big stretch through this opposite hip here. That's all good. If you want to deepen it, you can rest that outer foot. Oh, that's almost too much of a stretch. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down, up. Guess what? Same on the other side. Let the legs drop and now rest the foot on the other. Now this is a lot easier for me. And you may well find that one side is a lot looser or tighter than the other. And that's okay because we're not symmetrical. We do things all day that are unsymmetrical, that are unilateral, one-sided. So it's natural that we often favour one side than the other. Foot down. And then the last thing, soles of feet together to make butterfly, diamond pose. I'll give you 20 seconds with me shutting up just to enjoy this to end this first M movement video. To deepen it, you can bring your feet closer to your crotch. Three, 2, and 1. There we go. Roll over to your side to sit up. Okay, slightly longer than 6 minutes, but I think you'll agree it was worth it. A lovely way to just stretch out, start using your body. You could do this every morning. It'll absolutely pay you back. Loads and loads and loads. Hope you've enjoyed it. Look out for the next one coming in a couple of days. Obviously, that only works if you're on my email secrets. If you're just watching this on YouTube, hello, look for the other 2.